I do these in the morning. More on my face here. I haven't had enough coffee. I haven't woken up properly. Mega bags. Look at this. I'm all dishevelled and shit. I'm not ready for this. No, I am ready for this. Why? Because if I put this little effort in, mind you, I always put a little effort in, just a smidge. But if I even put even less than a little effort in, you get something like this piece of shit garbage movie called The Fucking Mother of Tears. Coming out in 2007, directed by Dario Argento, allegedly. No, it was, but it sucks. I guess we're getting it out of the bag right away. And there's no other way to do it. You watch these reviews at the start. If I'm all happy and smiling and shit, you'll be like, oh, you like this. If I'm a bit grumpy and snarky like I am now, you know this movie was absolute turd butter. Because that's what this is. A giant turd with, I can't believe it's not butter on it. Alright, what is this about? Well, setup's actually kind of cool. The grave is found, they dig it up, they open it, it's some old guy, they explain later. Doesn't matter, but it has this urn on it. It doesn't look like a fucking urn, it just looks like a box. It has all these weird witch things in it. And when that opens and is released, it sets forth all this stuff with Mother Lacinarum. Yeah, so this is the third movie of the Witches trilogy. It's a loose, must be a loose fucking trilogy, must be. Right, we got Suspiria with Mother Suspiriorum. We got Inferno with Mother Tenebrarum. And then finally, after 23 years, we've got a movie with Master Lacinarum. So because this grave's dug up, all that kind of stuff, the witch is released and shit, and when Sarah, played by Asia Argento, her name is Sarah Mandy, by the way, Mandy. Never heard of I've heard of dudes who have two first names as their name. I don't think I've heard of many women who have that. But Sarah Mandy and a friend of hers opened the urn, they're archaeologists or something, and chaos and death starts sweeping Rome. And witches start coming from all over the world to celebrate the return of Mother Lacinarum. It's going to be the second coming of witches. There's going to be major spoilers for this review, by the way, because I'm going to take a massive turd on it. And some of you might need to know fucking why. Well, for starters, this movie ignores Inferno, which has Mother Tenebrarum in it. It also has an appearance by Mother Lacinarum, the Mother of Tears. It is well done. It's a short scene. I know, I just said something from Inferno was well done, even though I gave it a pretty low score. There was some good bits in that. But, you know, and I thought, oh, okay, they're probably going to set it around here and do something, like they're going to take something from that and then build a movie off it. No, they pretty much ignore that and make this like the second coming of Mother Lacinarum, who's been without her powers or whatever for ages, or just in hiding or whatever. It's never quite clear. Or it is clear, and the movie sucks so bad that I just was like, I don't care about following this anymore. But yeah, lots of references to Suspiria, and very few to Inferno. I guess you want to mention the movie everybody likes more than the one everyone else forgot. And that's fair enough. But oh boy. Alright, so I'm just gonna rapid fire some shit that don't make sense to me without giving you too much of an explanation. If you've seen Mother of Tears, you probably know what I'm talking about. This is gonna be a little nitpicky rant. Asia Argento's character, Sarah Mandy, goes on the run. So she's on the run from bad witches and cops. She finds the Mother of Tears' house, and he's exploring it, and the main cop dude's there. How? She's been able to evade them this whole fucking time. How are they there? How? Not they. It's just him. And he never calls for backup or help. Or anything like that. What's he doing there? I guess they needed him to be there, but was there a scene before that showed him how he got there? And there's another scene where fucking Sarah Mandy is getting driven around in this car, and they're having a conversation about like witchcraft and evil and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, she goes to pick up her phone, and the person in the car is like, "No, don't use that phone. They could trace you." And she's like, "You're right. Fuck this. Take me home, please." What? Alright, so you don't want them to track your phone, because they might find your ass. Then you're going to go home. Okay, and it was bad shit there waiting for her. Duh. But guess what there wasn't there waiting for her? The fucking cops. Cops can't even stake out her house. Isn't she missing? People are going to yell at Sarah Mandy to toughen up. You can do this. Use these powers your mother had. And sometimes it's a mother in ghost form telling you this. Use the powers that I had. Be a magical good witch of the light. And blah, blah, blah. She doesn't use any of her magic powers. Dudes, this ending is lamer than Suspiria's ending and lamer than Inferno's ending. I don't know how they managed that. In fact, all three of these movies have fucking lame ass shit, lame lame ending. They're all lame in the ending department. You know what isn't lame in the ending department? This movie right here. In fact, this movie right here is better than all three of the Argento witch movies. There, I've said it. Watch this movie. Not this movie. Fuck, that's going to be some editing for me. Oh well. What happened to the director's style? Suspiria is like full of colours and shit. And to a lesser extent, so is Inferno, but it goes for a different vibe. That's fine. This doesn't even seem to have a style. It looks fucking boring. Barely any colours. The acting performance is average. The Mother of Tears turns out to be lamer than Mother Suspirium and Mother Tenebrarum. How are these witches a threat, by the way? They all get fucking killed like chumps. This is the chumpiest fucking ending of the whole lot. How are they so fucking dangerous? They're stank butter. There's no real tension or suspense in this movie. And so I'd only look away from the horrific parts, like, ooh, because they look disgusting. Not because I was like, oh no, I feel something for that character or what's happening now. No, you don't feel anything for any of the characters in this movie. They all suck. So do the acting performances. Just gets an ass out of 10. 1 point for each cheek. Watch Suspiria if you have to. It's a solid movie. I gave it a 7. Watch Inferno. It's not as good, but it's fine. They both have shitty endings, but it's fine. Don't watch this one. Skip it. Why would you need to watch this? Don't. This is what I'm telling you. This is my job. I'm telling you, don't watch this movie. It's fucking atrocious. Give me a like, dislike, share, subscribe, all that crap. Follow me on the tweeties. Does this even deserve to be on the fucking thing? Let's do it. You get to stay next to fucking undercover grandpa because you're both ass.